Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits, only temporarily, those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter, it's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone in society.
Well, family, good evening, afternoon. Wanna say, on all right? Yeah, man, me all right. Me I give thanks. Now I feel no pain, so me not complain. Must I say, thanks to Violet Watson for being the second member. Yeah, becoming a member on this platform. You know, first is Debbie Jervis, second is Violet Watson. Who won the 30, 40, 50, 60, 100, 1,000? Do remember, people, guys, I got my membership up. You can, join and become a member of this platform. You know, me put in the work. I'm a jerk, I'm a lazy blogger. Me put in the work, right? And you can become a member on this platform. You also can, like and comment and share and subscribe, donate. Just support in any way you can. Any way you find yourself fit in, just get in where you fit in. You understand me? Yeah, man, we can work together. Yeah. Under my page, this page is the people page, really, This page is a people's page. That's why I never put it in one box and say me a PNP and labor right. So this is the people's page. Sometimes the PNP cringe when we talk about the PNP. Sometimes the labor right cringe when we talk about the labor right. But that's how I got people. A country me I talk about. I love all of them. See? All right. So big up Violet Watson. Thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate. Yeah. Because people know the work, people. And we are putting the work. Independent journalism. That's the way to go. Now, family. Now, from Burial Run. Before we go there, sir, come here, family. Let me ask you before we go in a bit. Guys, did Uno get any big money from the Big C? Remember on the Big C run? 2020, 2021, up to 2022 when we locked down and all them sitting there. Did anybody else that was eligible to get money from the Big C, did you get any of that money? Did you get any of that $10,000? I want, come into the community, may I ask, may I ask, you guys who, may have received that money. Some people tell me, say them receive the money and then pay $500. Some people tell me, say them pay $50. Some people tell me, say them pay $1,000 to clear the money, the $10,000. May I talk about during the Big C. So may I ask out here, so in a social media sphere, if I'm in the dead video you see, put it in the comment section. Did you receive any money from the Big C? Did you have any family member who need it and never get it? May I ask? All right, tell me. Because what may I understand that went on with the Big C money is that the people of Jamaica were supposed to get the money straight. It's stimulus money. We got stimulus money over here. No taxes, nothing attached to it. You get it straight. In Jamaica, they devised a scheme. That's how I would look at it, right? A scheme to find a way to swindle money from off of the top of these people, $10,000 that them get during the Big C. By charging, send it through Western Union and MoneyGram, charging these poor people a fee that means them tax grant money. Them tax donated money. The money was donated for the people. No strings attached. It was not taxed. How did Jamaica get to add tax to it? By sending it to Western Union and MoneyGram. Now, who own Western Union? Who own MoneyGram? Are they affiliated with the Labour Party? Do the maths. Your answer will be right there. Beryl. Did you guys get any money from Beryl? Beryl money. You know of your neighbor house and broke down and they need help and they never get it? Do you have any family member who say them get this money? Because they walk around and say them give about 80% of Jamaica help already, So we have to do our own due diligence by doing our own investigation. Us as bloggers, reach out to you guys in the comment section and my platform. I'm ask if you see something, say something. Do you know anybody who get no burial money to fix up them house or mash up? Your family, your friend, you get no call, anybody. Yes or no? Put in the comment section. Anybody. Do you know anybody who get any money whatsoever during the burial? Them say them give about 80% already of the money dole out. So we want to know if I pocket the money and I put big numbers who them dole out the money to. Just like burial, just like Big C. Now me them have another thing now. What the Prime Minister said, before me touching his story, I want to open the eyes and show no what I go on here. Make we listen what the brother say right there, so. And we get back to it. Listen this.
That is why we did something like the reverse tax credit. Never before in Jamaica's history, where the government is giving back to people who earn less than $3 million per year. Never before happened. That's a way in which we are making sure that the dividends of the good economic management reaches to the people. Yes, good economic management can yam.
Good economic management. People, did you know that this money we might talk about are borrowed money from the future? The grand picnic have got to pay this back. Did you know that I borrow that money, I borrow money from the future? Money we not having. I might talk about, yes, good economic management. People, there's no good economic management. Nigel Clark run gone and left with strict warning. MDAs, government ministries, government departments, and government agencies, Nigel Clark leave us a strict warning and overtime. Do you hear me? That means in government ministries, departments, and agencies across Jamaica, overtime I got cut. Nigel Clark said, if we watch overtime, Jamaica will drop off of the cliff. We can't continue. Nigel Clark one week. And Nigel Clark at the finance minister, when this man a walk on come talk about good financial management can nyam. Whenever I hear a prime minister talk like that, you know there's something wrong with that brother. People know there's something wrong with that brother. And I saw prime minister talk and people are watching the man fall off the cliff, you know. You understand me? I say people can see man you know, it might unravel right before our eyes. And what is going on? So, people, let's talk about the reverse tax credit. I borrow from future money. The country not the money. So my boss and tell some people, yes, sir. Tell them say I run the country good enough where you can't give away money. All right. Me tell you say we not have the money. A future money ma take from Grand Picnic to do this for politics. A politics, you know. Look how long we need the money. One will never get that during the big sea. One will never get it closer to up at the burial. Why I know him talking about Jamaica on the time to get used. The country don't have the money for this. He's borrowing money from the future. You don't understand? I pay lie them lie and pay con and scam under this a government ya people. This is not government. Me always tell you how me feel about it, and it's my opinion. It is a criminal enterprise. The boss dirty. It's a real dirty boss. Boss dirty man. Pay generalship and stunt and scam and lie. Something wrong, man. Before we go further, that brother, you see, something doing me now. Somebody need to go sit him down. You need to go sit on somebody couch. Now, I play for you where you hear such man, I blame the PNP. You're in there for 18 years. And for 8 years, I'm going to blame the PNP for the crime in Jamaica now. No, me don't, that not go fly, you know. Or you going to blame the opposition for that. You tell me say you could have do the job. You say, voter in, I will sleep with the windows and door open. Am I lying? Isn't that what the Prime Minister promised? Vote him in, I will be able to sleep with all windows and door open. He never tell me, say, boy, you see, due to 18 years of the PNP, I don't think I could pull this off. He never tell me that. No. Come here, people. Did this Prime Minister tell me, say, boy, so the PNP left the country, you know, boy, I can't pull this off. I'm going to try still. Did the Prime Minister say that? In 2016? And the man promised that we will sleep with our windows and doors open. I played out them promise this morning on this platform. When I reduce crime and all that. And how crime is this and crime is that. And how don't having a set date for election affect business and this and that. Him know all the good things to say when him are looking vote. Just like now again, him come back with more promise. Tell him, say, no, sir. Father Christmas, me know you're good and you're kind, you know. You have a big old bag of goodies, but no, give me nothing more, man. Give me the thing that you promised me first. Father Christmas, hold on there, man. You move too fast. You have a big old bag of goodies and I know me not see nothing come out of it. I pay a promise. Pay a promise. And the people them believe him, you know. Wow, me good up, boss. Good economic management can yam, yes. The man is walking around blaming the PNP. That's not gonna fly either. This is wrong, bro. So wrong.
All right,
hold on.
The breakdown
Listen.
in respect between citizen and the police did not happen over.
People, more want to listen to this, you know, and tell me if the Prime Minister if you go sit down on somebody couch. Tell me if the man if you go say a shrink. More want to listen the Prime Minister's speech, you know. Me already play the good economic management can nyam. No, none of we now gonna speak like that. No.
The breakdown.
None of we now gonna speak like that. I'm going to listen to the Prime Minister and I look at humming in it. Yeah. But listen it as best as you can. Yeah. And here the Prime Minister blame the PNP for his failed 8 years in a government and can't take down crime. Can't sleep with the windows and door open. We have to grill up. Tell me if this doesn't sound like a man who need a mental break then. How about that? Tell me if this brother doesn't sound like a man who need a good mental break. Look at them eyes them. The brother need Go take a rest. You're a human being. You're not iron, bro. You're not iron. Go rest. Come out of office and go on where you shouldn't even dead in the first place. You have too much upon you, bro. You're on an investigation. Me also hear the Prime Minister talking about criminality. Prime Minister, don't touch those subjects. Because I will pull up criminality on you. Our allegations will sound like criminal allegations.
So there are two separate investigations that emanated from the Prime Minister's statutory declarations. I want you to discuss that first and tell us what were those two separate investigations. One relates to the omission of information for which the Director of Corruption Prosecution ruled, and then the second investigation was around illicit enrichment.
Well, I would say on the 4 accounts, there were 2 related to his parents put his name on, one with a former constituency manager and another one. Now, it's important to look at the detail. The Director of Investigation said he brought to Mr. Holness's attention on 3 occasions that his name was in fact on the accounts. And in spite of that, Mr. Holness did not declare those as part of his declaration. Secondly, and even more importantly, the Director of Investigation found that in 2 of those accounts, monies were flowing through the accounts from accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness and 2 accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness. So in essence, he's saying Mr. Holness said he knew nothing about these accounts, but funds are flowing in the region of millions of dollars. Deposits put in today, taken out the following week. 2 accounts controlled solely by him. So the question is, was Mr. Holness being truthful when he said, well, it's my parents' account and I don't know anything about it?
Guys, tell me if it's right for a man, anybody, who is under illicit enrichment, which is criminal enrichment investigation and tax fraud. Tell me if that man have any right to utter anything about no criminality anywhere. Me want to ask you, because that man look like him head a drain, you know. Me that leave those kind of speech, Prime Minister. Because we have so much evidence of what look like criminality to us. Yeah? We have so much evidence of alleged criminality. So when you come talk about criminality, before we move on, me have to remind you, Mr. Prime Minister, stop talking about certain things. You knock your head. You remember this?
This is actually one of the more disturbing features, because what the investigation of the Integrity Commission has revealed is that funds were used from a charity. It's called Positive Foundation, Positive Jamaica Foundation, a charity which, by definition, would have charitable purposes. And some funds in the region of approximately $32,000 US dollars were diverted to pay for a bond in the name of Mr. Holness.
Or his company, his personal company.
And I believe at some point it may have been either in his or his personal holding company, which he owns 100%. And it remained in that form for the life of the bond until it was called. And it was only after the bond had been redeemed and that transaction was now, in a sense, extinct.
Is it reasonable
closed? That, just allow me to finish, that upon questioning by the Director of Investigation that an attempt was made to repay that charitable foundation. So approximately 4 years had elapsed when the funds from the charitable foundation had been used to partially pay for a bond in the name of or for the benefit of Mr. Holness.
And the interest payments on the bond went into him or his personal company's account. And it's only when the Integrity Commission itself looked into this thing and said, hey, but some of the funding for this, $32,000 US of the $94,000 US cost of the bond, came from a charity with which Mr. Holness is very closely associated and is a director. that the necessary rearrangements of the thing were done and the money was returned to the charity. So for several years, he declared that bond as being his or his company's, and he received the payments under that bond.
Welcome back, family. No, after all of that, and we can play more too. But guess what? We have other things to do. No, you tell me, people, if it is fear for the Prime Minister to walking around here, pointing mouth and talking about criminal and criminality, talk to me. Do you think it's the right line for a man who have so much allegation of criminality calling on his name? Tell me, man. I don't know who is this man advisor. I just go out there and run off him out. If it's not on paper, appear gibberish the Prime Minister talk. Listen to me, man. Someone who thinks I'm bright and smart, who don't pay attention. The Prime Minister just show up nothing but words. You want me to show you something? Say appear words him show up. Before we move further, make we iron this thing out and I'll prove to you say appear. Me show you this morning for a different video. Look on this. I'll show you say appear words the man throw up. Watch this.
Mother, they've been in a rent house. Rent raise every 3 months. I am very uncomfortable. Building an 8-bedroom here for my kids. And before you even come and say something, they even say that we were issued with a warning. Was a lie. That was a lie, and it was written from the person. That is also a lie. No, and they didn't find out how we got the land. It wasn't captured by me. I paid for my land. Okay. I paid 3 times because I couldn't afford it 1 time.
Oh, you mean down payment, installments? Right. Okay.
I got my receipt.
When we examined the situation, we only acted when we were certain that certain steps were taken. So we had the evidence.
When we examined the situation, we only acted when we knew that certain things were taken care of. What am I telling people them say? The people must say, you never ask nothing, me never squat, me pay money for me house, me I be like 8-bedroom house for my kids. You mash it down, you didn't ask a question. What did the Prime Minister said a while ago when we examined the situation? What did the Prime Minister say, people? The man was attacking them. I say, if you don't write down, you have to watch him, man. Up your words, some man throw out there, word salad. How many times I tell you that on this platform? But me to show some people because man full of words. Pure words, people. I want to listen one more time. The Prime Minister, he said when we examined the situation, we only acted. When what? Why did they tear down the people in house? When we examined the situation, we only tear down them house because of what? Listen to the Prime Minister again for anybody else who have common sense. Say the man and ask, fire up all 8 cylinder. No, sir, I misfire.
Mother, they've been in a rent house. Rent raise every 3 months. I am very uncomfortable. Building an 8-bedroom here for my kids. And before you even come and say something, they even say that we were issued with a warning. Was a lie. That was a lie, and it was written from the person. That is also a lie. No, and they didn't find out how we got the land. It wasn't captured by me. I paid for my land. Okay. I paid 3 times because I couldn't afford it 1 time.
Oh, you mean down payment, installments? Right. Okay.
I got my receipt.
When we examined the situation,
listen,
we only acted when we were certain that certain steps were taken. So we had the evidence of the posting of stop orders. I will. So no, you.
That's a lie.
Please.
Allow the lady's question to be answered.
Right.
Please. Allow the lady's question to be answered.
Right. So that's one. Then number 2, the land that you claim to purchase, right? The government would want to know.
Back to the argument. Or hear it twice. When we examined the situation, we only acted when we were certain that certain steps were taken. What that mean? What that mean? When we examine the situation, we only tear down on a house when we were certain that certain steps were taken. What that mean, people? We're not damn idiot. What that mean when I tell the people them say, boy, you mash down the house, tell we, you never ask, you just come and you call we thief, criminals. The Prime Minister replied, when we examine the situation, we only acted when we were certain that certain steps were taken. What certain steps? Then him go on to talk about some postings and some nonsense. Come to find out, is one like a principal in a film own constituency, where him take picture with her. He's seen a picture with the same principal as she over there sell land. She was arrested, people. What happened to the case? We don't know about it. Them say she was arrested. That's what them say. She probably would never even spend a night behind bars. We don't hear not more about the gang who are sell land over there. When we examine the situation, we only acted when we were certain that certain steps were taken. Makes no sense. It's a bunch of word salad, jumbled up word, no mean nothing to these people. The brother, I lose it. So let's get to the when I blame the PNP for him 8 year of failure. And the PNP promised we're gonna sleep with the windows and door open. Are you? Hold on there, man. In 2016, Andrew Ona said, there's a lot more we can do about crime. Never find them video dance, play them again in their face, Andrew Ona said, there is a lot more we can do about crime. Brother, you have 8 year run. You got more seats in the second run. Are you still blaming the PNP? Come on. You tell me. Because there's nothing the PNP can stop any vote you put in there right now. So you want to tell me why you're blaming the PNP? Parliament job is so hard, huh? Man, I could hear it this man.
The breakdown in respect between citizen and the police did not happen overnight. It happened as a result of the introduction of PNPism into the culture of today. A breakdown of all systems, values, and respect for authority and institutions. That is PNPism. It is not going to be corrected overnight. But what you can be assured, because when you come to sit here, it is not just be flag and show and show. Come here about the business of the country. You are not just stakeholders, you are shareholders.
Shareholders?
You have a duty to make sure that when this platform presents itself to you, it makes sense and it talks sense, and when you go back home, you feel elevated in understanding. So you can be a representative of the good message that emanates from here, and you can take that back into your community and say to your children who sometimes question the very reason why you leave your home because of this.
Word salad.
We tell you that you let us, we deal with the economy, and we take the benefits from the economy, and we put it into the police force.
Lie.
And motor, and they are working.
Son broken box.
They will not be able to correct what took decades to destroy.
Yeah.
In one term.
And a one term. He said not good. Man say one term. A 2 term, boss. If you got a 2 term today. A 2 term, what kind of 1 term? The man say people. When you hear the man say 1 term, I mean alone I hear the man say 1 term.
they are working, but they will not be able to correct what took decades to destroy in one term.
One term. You hear the people? Don't the Prime Minister sound broken on the campaign trail? You're supposed to lively, man. When the people are there, yay! Not even hand near a blow. The Prime Minister suck out all the oxygen out of the air. Brother, you are tainted. The Labour better find somebody that drive the bus, you know. The Labour better find somebody that drive the dirty bus because it's not going to work. Can't you hear how the Prime Minister sound broken? He's on his back foot. You have to explain and explain. You need to give us policy. Stop the whining. You just a whine. We don't have to hear no whining from the Prime Minister. Nobody not tell if you go take where you must take and get yourself in a trouble, boss. Nobody not tell if you go take up on 28 bank account and about a skull dog and can't declare asset. It has got 4 years now. Come past the 3-year mark. Your statutory declaration still not certified. How about that part? Forget everything else. How about that? Oh, you get to pass that. Eh? You sit down in it. Make if you understand, say. The Labour right them, may I hear from good source. The Labour right them tired of you. But the student want to talk. They say, this man no want to let go government. People may hear say the Labour right them say, them tired of such man. They want him left. Because the Labour right them know some drag the party, you know. It's alleged that the Labour right them want them see the back of them and that's why he come out and talk about many men want to see this blah, 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 blah. Trust me. When you never reach through the line. Many men want to do it. We get you understand, say the Labour right them want to get rid of him, but the man want to let go power. The man call like a sticky glue. The man want to let people, and that may I hear through the grapevine. You know? The Labour right them want that brother go like last year. And the brother want to left people. Them see the man that drag the party. Now drive the bus good. Now drive the bus good. Them know that, them see it. Them knows that 8 wasted years. Now the man that blame the PMP for crime in a JLP. I've never seen that. No. Tell me want to see that. That a Prime Minister get 2 terms. And on his second term, he get more seat. That where the opposition cannot stop your vote. So if you want to implement anything to make the country a better place, there you go. You got it. The Labour right them give you the seat. The Labour right them give you the vote. Say, galang boss. We ain't going to do Labour right business. PNP them can't stop you now. Look how the country go run good. What did this man use his majority in parliament to do? What did this man use his majority in parliament to do? To stifle your constitutional rights. To keep Parla leveling up in there. To come in with new road traffic act. We have to have a 12-year-old sitting in a car seat. Gun crime act. 15 years. What did this man use his majority in parliament to do? More than hail brimstone and fire upon the population? They have the majority in parliament. You could do something good with it. So let's hear a Mark Golding response to what the Prime Minister just said a while ago. Because me I say him so like a madman.
The Prime Minister is clearly desperate and becoming unhinged in his pathetic attempt to shift blame for his own government's poor performance. When a government starts to blame the opposition for its failures, you know that time comes.
Will you hear that?
The Prime Minister is clearly desperate and becoming unhinged in his pathetic attempt to shift blame for its own government's poor performance. When a government starts to blame the opposition for its failures, you know that time comes.
Unhinged. People say Prime Minister unhinged. Something do you, man. Even Mark Golding see it. Even Mark Golding see it. Me I say look like a madman that clean clothes. Me not lie you. You know Zachariah Z? You know the story for Zachariah Z? Uncle thing you want to know some dread for them head so look natty natty. Eh? I mean, I'm not saying. Only thing you want on the head now are some natty natty people. Believe me. And that I go on so. So you hear such man go on and I blame the PNP for this. PNPism is bad. This morning on my platform, I read out Andrew Onis. I went on the OPM, the Office of the Prime Minister. Anybody there? Understand tall. This morning, I went on the OPM, the Office of the Prime Minister, right? And his achievements were highlighted. You hear my beat up the PNP? Let's see what him do for him in 8 years. Let's see what the Prime Minister do for him 8 years. Give him the benefit of the doubt. He's a hardworking man, don't he? All right, people, come with me. This is the Prime Minister's achievement. And this is on the OPM website, Office of the Prime Minister. I don't think no lie should be on that website, don't it? I don't think no politics, no lie should be on the OPM. That's the OPM. This is not your Facebook page and your campaign, this and that. This is the OPM. You should have accurate information on it, don't it, people? So let's get into it now. Share the live, people. Come and put in working. I'm working. Arthur Phillips, go on. Bless up on yourself, Noreen Robinson, Lorraine, Debbie Jervis, moderator, stay tall. No, let's go. This is what the Prime Minister have on the OPM. This is his achievement. Number one, unemployment rate slashed by nearly 50%. That is on the OPM. This is a 5 accomplishment up there. This is number one. Unemployment rate slashed by nearly 50%. Is that true? Because I don't believe we should have any lies on the OPM website. I don't think so. I wouldn't believe that they might tell a lie up there just to build something that he ain't. I'm going to show it today. Number two accomplishment, access to skill training, enhance. So basically, enhance skill training. No, isn't it this year or within the last year, we hear them blame the youth of Jamaica, say they're not up to par with certain skill set. That's why they have to bring in overseas workers. People, help me remember this. If that me hear the labor right, they must say. That's for the reason why they have to bring in overseas workers. No come here, quick. You tell me if I'm me alone here, the labor right, they must say. The reason why they have to bring in some overseas workers is because the knowledge and the skill set that we need in Jamaica, the youth, them not have it. But this is accomplishment. Number two, access to skill training enhance. What's a heart in attack, right? Number three, significant increase in minimum wage. Come here, guys. Jamaicans, I want to go like so on money, so I want to bad on family of foreign about money, so and by the Prime Minister, the Office of the OPM, Office of the Prime Minister website, him said you guys have gotten a significant increase in minimum wage. Come on, man, you guys need to tell your families overseas that you don't need any more help, you know, because you get this significant amount of increase in minimum wage. Why you guys keep bothering us over here? The Prime Minister said you guys receive a significant amount of increase in a minimum wage. You can't make that up a backside. This is on the OPM of one of the Prime Minister's accomplishments. You cannot make this up, you know. I don't think they would want, I don't think they're going to lie upon it. Would they? Would they tell any lie on the OPM website? You think they would do that? Them a man tell a lie in a church or England, man. How do you? All in England a church and tell lie.
The government, because the economy is growing, the government is now giving young people who are registered in heart approximately $150 each month to help them with the bus fare and help them with the lunch money. So nobody has any excuse not to go to school to learn a skill because you're getting help with the bus fare and help with the lunch money as well. If that is not transformational, I don't know what is. So if that is not transformational, I don't know what is. So
although I can't see them words that transform into reality in a people pocket, because I've been asking around ever since we've been playing that. Ever since we seen England go say that. I've been asking on my platform over and over and over. People, you're having a child who go to heart. Your picnic get $150 a month to go to school. to help with the bus fare and help with the lunch money. So you have no excuse. Huh? Is any youth in Jamaica getting $150 from this government? The man go say it in a church. Church. So so this is a website. Them lie in a church, but we don't think about life on the website, don't it? All right. Number 3 of the Prime Minister's accomplishment is a significant increase in minimum wage. Mighty God. Jamaica today need to start telling the family overseas, say, we don't need no more help. Got a significant amount. The people might get $15,000 a week for minimum wage. None of them can go to market, go buy vegetable and all them things there if you eat healthy. Number 4, listen to this now, because I know them now go tell no lie on the OPM website. No, they're not a liar. Like the Prime Minister is not a serial liar. Don't tell me that. Number 4, a stable exchange rate and debt reduction. La 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 la. People, a stable exchange rate and debt reduction. Come here, people. Make us start with the stable. Let us stick with the exchange rate. The exchange rate stable, Jamaica. Me not say I like them. I tell you now. Come and say me not believe say funny the OPM website. Them are gonna tell no lie. No sir. Not because they tell lie in a church and all them little thing there. Me not believe say on the website that them are gonna tell lie so the world can see. Stable exchange rate and debt reduction. That's the Prime Minister's accomplishment. Let's look at number 5. Resilience and recovery. La la la. Some people are telling me, say, me have neighbor, all know them, not see nobody if you help them put on back their roof, so me have neighbor, all know nobody come see them to put on back their roof. This is number 5. So these are 5 accomplishments. These are 5 achievements of the Prime Minister in claim that lead to sustainable economy. Unemployment rate slashed by nearly 50%, number 1. Number 2, access to skill training enhanced. Number 3, significant increase in minimum wage. Number 4, stable exchange rate and debt reduction. Number 5, resilience and recovery. That is such man legacy. Yeah, an achievement. I want you to understand the word achievement. I want you to understand the word accomplishment. I want you to understand the word legacy. Me want to know. Me want to know if them understand these words, people. Because things must make sense in every sentence. And on this platform, I'm going to educate my people, highlight, do some research, pull up some stuff, knit it together. I can pull them all together, people, and I can paint a beautiful pictures, a beautiful picture, so you all can see. You lie. You see it. So I want to do something for you before me even go further. Because more of you hear what some people have to say about the Prime Minister and his accomplishment, because not now go on, Not now go on, man. We want to know the Prime Minister's accomplishment there. So anyway, people, let me get into this argument before the video get too old. Because we don't want to go too far over. We know some people like them, I tell me play the PNP accomplishment this morning. Because the man same of accomplishment. And when I look on the man accomplishment, it don't make no sense. The man accomplishment no, add up. I don't know if you understand me, I say. No, the man accomplishment does not add up. Them look at paper. That's not an accomplishment. That's not an accomplishment. No, sir. No, man. A man do nothing for the 8 years. People are 8 wasted years. Because what it look like, man in there please himself and not take care of business. Do you hear what Carlos is saying? 8 wasted years. The labor right them go make the mistake and give this brother an extra term with more people in it. Right? More seats him get. So the PNP could never stop any vote or any help when I try to helping people. Right? So what am I blame the PNP for? Eh? Talk to me, people. Where am I blame the PNP for? Am I having the right to blame the PNP? Let's look funny good. Does this man have any right to blame the PNP? Yeah, man. So, I'm going to play something, people, because what we come here for today is we're going to talk about light, electricity, and we're going to talk about water. Maybe you guys not looking at the era like what me are looking at, because me look different places sometimes, I feel, you know, from other people on my job. Now, we already talk about the PNP's accomplishment. Me do the video this morning. But in case someone never there, in the 18 years, the PNP, they put in RADA, the OUR, Urban Transit Company, Halfway Tree Transit Center. They regulate the telecom. So Jamaican people can have phone, cell phone, they're all about the place. Highway 2000, the PATH program, NEPA, Emancipation Park, 7 acres stretch, National Health Fund, the Tourism Enhancement Fund, the Wi-Fi and the hotspot where you hear them talk about. That is within the 18 years where you hear Andrew talk about PNPism. Him just come up with about 5 little nonsense here, so I want to make no sense. 5 little nonsense. Minimum, brother, you ever take credit for give people for raise the minimum wage? Eh? The minimum wage, when you raise the minimum wage, brother, the people them already need more money. They should have get several raises before that. Them still have to pay catch up. They'll never catch up to the price of food. Cost of living gone high. So when you give them a little raise every, I don't know when, by the time you give them the raise, they will never come up. But Uno, the Prime Minister, he was getting $9 million annually. In clear, it was not enough. The man take 300% raise him and him crony them. Do you understand me? But the little people them will get one little freaking nickel a week time. Him saying giving a big pay raise. Big pay raise. That's a part of his legacy. His legacy again, he says stabilize the dollar. Let me read what the PNP legacy is again. For the last 18 years. RADA, a farmer. Structural stuff. They put in. Now come tell me about the pay raise and no nonsense like what the Prime Minister talk about. I don't have nothing to show. OUR, you have RADA for every farmer in Jamaica. Them love them RADA. OUR, Urban Transit Company, Halfway Tree Transit Center, and I read for you this morning. Dr. Omar Davis, the PNP, them say when them left power, them already signed contract with the company from what, Europe to build the similar transportation center that is in Halfway Tree over Portmore. It should be built over Portmore. Contract and drawing and everything, people. So I wonder when the labor right them do with the money. Did they use the money? Because the PNP said, come and read it in people. Reading is a hell of a thing in. So during my research, may I read where Omar Davis, the PNP, them say, I'm ready for you this morning. Say that when them are left, them left a big thing for the labor at them, a contract sign and everything. And the company and everything for run it. To have a same thing, basically a replica of the Halfway Tree Urban Center in a Portmore. And this morning people tell me, say, when I ask them, they say, nothing did it. So me read something I thought, you know, and this come from 2020, August 15, 2020, from the book of the Gleaner. Remember, say 2020 was election, you know. Remember that. All right. Portmore victimized. Phillips laments. JLP neglect of Sunshine City. So when them come back and them talk about them turn Portmore in this and then a Silicon Valley, tell them to tap fool up the people in the man. They don't love the people them. Because if the contract is already signed and ready to go to make the people get another a transport center like where they're halfway tree. Why it wasn't? Why never build? Because what me I read, it like gonna build a little taxi thing beside the mall. That's on the bill. Come on, man. Phillips has accused the governing Jamaica Labour Party, JLP, of sabotaging the people of Portmore. Phillips, speaking in Sunshine City on Friday, said the failure of the Andrew Holness administration to build a transport center in Portmore is indicative of the lack of concern for the people. When you're listening to people, Labour Party government, we left in place plans and money. Portmore to come here. The PNP left in place plans and money. You know, so the more social media spread out the liberty and spotlight, I really realize that the liberty don't do at all for the country more than rip and run and thief. All these years, what the liberty implement? Me just read structural stuff where the liberty, where PNP implement the RADA, OUR, Urban Transit Center, cell phones, half a tree. You talk about PART program, NEPA, National Health Fund, the TEF. Just these structural stuff, the backbone of the country. While Andrew Holness brag about his accomplishment, his pay raise and stabilizing the dollar and so like fat. See, PNP, structural stuff. So the more you look at it, you say, they're not good for the goddamn country. They ain't, man. The more I read and the more I study and start dig them up people, come here have to do my research. And the more I dig my research, I find out say, the liberty ain't not goddamn good. They ain't. So let's see what the PNP has said about the Liberal Party. Because the PNP left money to build everything, every plan in place, support more people. Every plan was in place. The PNP left money there. These people are swindler. Swindler. Labour Party government. We left in place plans and money for a bus center like what you have in Halfway Tree. So when the baby mother, the pregnant woman, want to catch a bus, she has a place where she can go to bathroom in comfort. And if rain or fall, she can find a place to shelter in comfort, Phillips said. Our mission is to create a society where ordinary people are treated with respect in this country, he added. A transport center similar to the one constructed in Halfway Tree in St. Andrew has been earmarked for Portmore since 2015. At the time, then, Transport Minister Dr. Omar Davis said that his ministry signed a conditional build design contract with a Belgium consortium comprising the firms Transurb, Negril, Euro, Imo, Star, and Best6 to construct the Portmore Transport Hub. People are the plan in place here, area people. This is the same consortium that constructed the Halfway Tree Transport Center. Mighty God, labor right. Me say the more you get spread out on social media, the more me do my research, me can come tell the people them say labor right not good for the country. Look what Siago did. People are them think they out there, you know. Siago go to the CIA. Go tell them, put pressure upon Michael Manley, stop send funding and all them things to Michael Manley. Because them say funding go to Michael Manley. He's not going in a good hands and Ray, blah, blah. And communists will link with ties with Russia and Cuba. So Siago tell a bunch of lies for Michael Manley. That's why they pull the plug for Michael Manley and they married soap with flour. We remember that when they used to marry food products. Good evening, everybody on this platform. Manners and respect to each and every one who show up. Remember the days when them used to marry stuff and everybody blame Michael Manley say he mash up the country? No, people. It was embargo and sanctions. We are more smarter, wiser, and more intelligent now. It's era of information right at our fingertips. So we don't need no politician to come run off their mouth and tell we lie no more. Make we start doing own research. That's why me normally ask you on my platform questions, you know, to do research while we're there, you know. Because at that level we have to get people. All these lies not going to fly no more. If I wasn't doing my research, how would I know say PNP left money, plan and everything in place, contract signed for a transportation center in a Portmore? Wait there. I mean, ask this man, and if anybody see, anybody from Portmore, because I don't come from Portmore, I don't know what I go on there. Anybody from Portmore, have you seen, may I do it like this morning, have you seen any transportation hub built in Portmore? Something that can employ people? What the labor did with the money, the plan, and everything, what they did with that? What the labor did with that, the plan and everything, the PNP left a good plan for Portmore in place. Money, contract, everything, the company. What did they do with that? Is it the same thing when them do with that, with those? Is it the same thing when them do with those? And now we end up with this. We are come from out a toilet. Now the health minister after that tell me, say, check hose and fittings. Look for particles in the water, discoloration and odor. Eh? Because the PNP, when them are left, again, labor destructive, you know. Before Andrew orders come in, we have a fleet of rapid response water truck. The whole way of Jamaica know them truck here. Them used to be what? Renault. Them used to be what? Renault. But them shaped the same way. They look the same way. There wasn't Benz. But it seems as if the fleet change out and they get better trucks, which are Benz. So when the labor come in, guess what them do? Them park millions of dollars in a Benz water truck for rotten down. You saw the labor do again? Them not build nothing. The labor don't go tear down Jamaica. Let me tell you, no, man, me a big man now, you know. Me a PNP, me a labor, you know. You think me a PNP? No, I'm not. And the truth, me I tell you based on my research. The labor do nothing more than tear down Jamaica. I'm going to show you the evidence, people. You know, like I'm run up my mouth and I show you evidence. May I show you proof? See that? This is another one. Proof number 2. The water truck seat there. Proof number 1 is the Portmore Transportation Center. The PNP left money and everything in place. Lift up the people in Portmore. The PNP left a fleet of water trucks. People who used to remember when the truck man ran out. You can't have them truck, you know? Them bad. Them a water truck you can't have. So when the labor come in, people, they park them. Dozens of them truck here. Dozens. Just park them and then rotten down. Benz, you know. Me talk about top of the food chain truck. Hear what Little Matthew said about these trucks. Little Matthew said, the gearbox, them gearbox don't make for them a terrain. People, me research, you know. When me hear me say that, me go to research. Because that's something we know. That Benz truck, they all both to Africa, all both to South America. I drive on some dirt road, I come some hill. I didn't remember what some Benz truck I carry log. And them I pull double. Benz truck I carry log. Some gear them pull over some hill with nothing but mud. Here? I mean, I watch it. I don't know if you guys ever watch these videos with these truckers. And if you can't throw gear if you come over the hill, the truck will run back. Dangerous roads. Benz truck people. But Little Matthew said the gearbox of these trucks couldn't handle Jamaica terrain. That's one of the reasons why they parked them. Little Matthew also give a second excuse. Some money problem down at the government building where the truck, they over them truck here, the parish council or wherever. No. What can I excuse that? If your party are coming to power and they discover some skullduggery and man of thief money, you know, lock them up, brother. If your party coming to power and when you come in, you start check the books. As it says skullduggery go on, your government should investigate and lock up who I do it, Little Matthew. No, that should have gone, people. But Little Matthew told us that these trucks, the reason why them scrap now make them do this so is because these trucks, the trucks people, what Little Matthew talk about, them not good for the terrain, them the gearbox. And that the man say, you know, the gearbox, you know. A Benz truck we are talking about, you know. Top of the food chain, you know. Benz that sue you. And a parliament in talk that, you know. Benz will probably sue your ass if them hear that. Disrespect to Benz product. People have watched videos after videos. People even recently, less than 2 weeks ago, Me I watch video South America where them a pull log. Hey, I mean me typing Benz truck, pulling hauling logs. People, if I see some Benz, if some truck are throwing some gear, I might talk about them truck. Log them a haul. Miles from dirt road. So Matthew say, that's why they park the truck. He might also give a second excuse, like me say, money a thief. So why not investigate and arrest them, Matthew? It was your party that come in a power. But instead, you scrap the truck. When you look, Negril water crisis the other day. I one of them truck, yeah. I don't Negril that picture you take. Yeah, that truck, yeah. Look on the truck, yeah. This look like a water truck or do the truck. Till even the health minister have to come out and say, people who are by water must look for particles in the water, discoloration, and bad odor. They must also check hose and fittings to make sure say no do no depend it. That me I say. And when we have a fleet of truck, decent truck, when the truck are roll up and what cannot, so that's water them carry. The government tear it down, mash it down, people. Politics. So you see, that's another one. With them scrap. So now, let's get into the water thing and the electricity thing when we come up to talk about. We realize that since Beryl, it's like JPS, because I mean I get the rush and load up in the media and all of that. Them hurry come up, put on about the people and electricity. But the structure of the thing was not right. JPS. Do you hear me? I did not read this anywhere. This is what I believe. This is my own sole opinion. I believe that JPS, when them add on back with Jews at Jamaica, remember we take people about 2 months before me have light on my yard after burial. But when the light finally come, the light gone off, low voltage, enough people appliance smash up. Come here, let me talk to the people. So since the burial come in, people, the light are gone, every day light gone, people. They just shut off the light. No respect or care for the people. It's like the structure, the whole system is not fixed. But then bitch it up and hitch up wire. So Vazan can start load them up in a parliament and we, the vlogger, can take mouth off of them. But light gone almost every day in a Jamaica, people. Why? May I ask a question? And somebody need to tell me. Some of you guys will come to Jamaica. Have you been to them hotels? Who never see light gone down there yet? Me just want to ask a question. For any one of you guys who been to Jamaica, you been to one of them nice resorts, me say if light ever gone there yet. Me just ask. We never see light gone at them hotel like or light gone every day, random in your yard. Nobody no call to tell you, never get no notification. They don't care if you're iron clothes, cook food. Nobody business. If it depends on certain machine for save a life, nobody business with you. Light just cut off anytime for hours and hours and hours. For no reason. Has been going on for years. Government don't want to fix it. May I ask you again, Gigi Jones say, no way. May I ask me people, when we throw these things out here, who may I ask, can we have to reason up here, so? Yeah, we have to have a dialogue with the people here, so. It's a teamwork. It's a network of people on my platform. When you go to Jamaica and go to them nice resorts, you never see light cut off yet. How about water? You never see water cut off yet? Me just want to know. When have the hot water, the nice resort, they might flow through the same way. Full force, don't. All right. So guess what I come up with, people? Nobody don't tell me this, Me tell something different, right? Me think things different. Me look out of the box. Can't trap me into the box there. Can me think different. Guess what come to mind, people? Guess what come to me? Why do I believe that the government are cut off electricity to make hotel juice no dip? Me don't know. Let's just say so. Just come in my mind. Why do I believe that the government All them poor cut over Jamaica is to divert the juice to them big hotel where they might build and build up no grid. They don't dig up the road and put no extra pipe in it for water. So if a water shortage, all the water go to the hotel. The little pipe them when them having on the road from 19 how long, and it's supposed to suffice the people them in the communities and big old almost 1,000-room hotel at the same time. People, can't you see we might have a problem here? We know if I look on this. Why do I believe them are cut off Jamaican power and sent to them hotel? Me don't know if I'm mad, me mad or me don't know. Nobody never tell me these people. I me sit down as the son of a Rasta man. I mean, I look. I look. So hold on there. Hold on there. What I go on there, so? People, me I pay attention. Me I say, I wonder if when them cut off with juice, where the juice gone? Cause no accident, no go on, they drive down the road, no man, no work on no pole. But the whole place blackout. What if somebody did on a life-saving equipment? This man I was talking to a techie from Jamaica. People must I lift my hat up to all the brilliant young people in Jamaica. They have an extended talk, conversation this morning with a young man. He's a techie, proud techie. Eh? I work with companies from Silicon Valley, from home, right at Jamaica there. These are the things where the government should have promoted to clot. So you can get work from Silicon Valley, young people have a good pan computer, when you look young techie, you can see right at Jamaica make money remotely. These are the things them boy I must have promote. Long time now call center shut down. The artificial intelligence take away the people them job. So the young man tell me this morning, say, one of the biggest problems he have is electricity. He said, okay to work from home, but he said, for him to work from home, for these Silicon Valley, Jamaica, the man there, you know, people. Me say, big up all the brilliant Jamaican them in my country. The government now make good use of honor. I hear that them be. The Jamaican people, how many times I tell you the people are more advanced than the government, and the government have pulled them back. Jamaican people are advanced, and the government have pulled them back. The young man tell me, say, he must buy all type of power pack and all them thing the people. The young man say, whenever the light gone, because a Silicon Valley I work for, you have to work. Computer have to be up. The man say, he must have all type of Wi-Fi, all type of device to make sure say him have internet connection, all type of rigmarole. So me even said to him, say, can you imagine a young man who getting at the same job like you, but him don't have the money to get all them power pack the way you get for power up your house and something, and him now have the money to get all the rigmarole and rigmajig where you have. Because from what the youth are tell me, you know, it's like him have to buy all type of stuff. Me say enough smart people in my country, you know. Me say me hats off to Uno. Me hats off to Uno. Some journey where the youth them in Jamaica embark on, you know. Me say the youth them more advanced than the government. The government are hold the people them back. The Jamaica people more advanced than the government, and the government are hold the people them back. The young man tell me this morning, him complain to me about light and internet. Today I talk to a youth at Jamaica, when before the rain come, him said they cut off the internet. Come here, you see them cut off internet, regular Jamaican just cut it off. Just like that. Wi-Fi or whatever them got out there, just cut it off. Light gone, everything gone, just blackout. No question. May I ask why these things don't happen around tourist resort? So, you know, so today I think about it. Can you know, say, as a son of a Rasta man, I have to use my head and think. So today I think about it. I say, you know what? Did you know, say, the fees I take them, I take the light from the people and left the people in blackness. And send the Jews to hotel when hotel people wake up all the daytime and them have big things that go on a hotel. They need all lights and fountain and everything I sprinkle, everything I use juice. I believe at this so. The electricity I convert to, I transfer to. As some feel people, I might be wrong. I stand to be corrected and all the videos may ever do on social media. I don't know it all. But this is how me pre. Why Carlos think like this? Because it was the same thing that Little Matthew did down in Negril with the people while building this big, massive hotel in Negril. See it there? Me do videos on this several times. Imagine they might invite hoteliers to come to Jamaica, come build hotel. But the pipe under the road are the same, what, 6-inch pipe from 1950 odd. Probably lead pipe. Or probably all lead pipe. You know them all lead pipe where everybody are change out. We give people lead poisoning. Or probably them all lead pipe them have under the ground of Jamaica from back in the days now. Look at it. If you're going to invite a massive hotel like this with thousands of rooms, that means it's just like thousands of homes. Every different room, people are use shower, this, that, water go everywhere. In a pool, in a fountain, a waterfall. You know, resort. Everything that's extravagant. But when they build this hotel, people, they did not dig up the road and put in bigger pipes. What they did was to cause a drought and Negril, water crisis, engineered water crisis. Convert the water to this hotel right here and turn off the water for the Negril people. No water out of their pipe. Crisis. Even the schools, don't have Negril. I did videos for you guys and that. While the government spent $100 million of taxpayers' money, let me show you them waste money now. Why did they have to do that? We have the water go to Negril people. You don't need to spend an extra $100 million. If anybody want water, they might build a hotel in Jamaica. Make the hotelier go ship him water himself. And spend him $100 million and shipping water to him in a trucks. But no, the government take up our money, $100 million. That's what it cost. Who remember people? And not long ago, I remember so. When them same truck here embark on Negril, it was during that crisis. Let me take this picture, you know. Them same truck here embark on Negril and deliver water down there to people. Every pipe dry. How you believe the people them know say at the hotel I get the water? How you believe say the people them know? Because little Matthew lied to the people them that this hotel was using water by way of reverse osmosis or desalinized water. Desalinized water, a water we get from salt water to fresh, usable water. Reverse osmosis, our sewage water, dirty water, we turn clean and turn usable water. That's what that means. Reverse osmosis and desalinization. Little Matthew went down there in a Negril in a meeting and tell the people in a Negril, say, no. Can the people ask, how come we have water crisis? I believe the Lagwood plant is supplying clean water to construct this hotel while they'll shut off the pipe where I come to the people of Negril. Little Matthew said, no. A matter of fact, this hotel right here is using desalinization water and reverse osmosis. So that means that they might use the salt water, them turn fresh, usable, and they might use some type of sewage water. I mean, I know where they might get it from. And they might make it purified to use. So little Matthew went down there and lied to the people. This is why I believe the same thing are going on with electricity. I think people. I think out of the box. Then we thought about this case right there, so. Well, even I don't know what we say about the electricity while we're having blackouts across Jamaica. Are these guys transferring our electricity only to these resorts? Because they're up and ready to go? Are everything for no low voltage? Me just want to know. So me have proof of the meeting in Negril. It was during that time, Amber from IRFM got suspended. Who remember that time? So now I'm going to play the clip for you guys. You will also hear them talking about Little Matthew, and if you listen clearly, while he was in the meetings, a little bit echoey. But if you listen good, you can hear him talk about reverse osmosis and desalinization. But the people of Negril weren't stupid. They called NEPA. What the people did? Called the National Environment and Planning Agency. They did. The people of Negril called. They did their research. That's why I tell Uno say, that's how we have to be with these guys and their lies. The Negril people called after Matthew left them with that fat, hot lie. They called NEPA to find out if this hotelier applied for any license to set up a desalinization plant or a reverse osmosis plant. NEPA said, no way. They did not issue any permit to this hotel to have any such plants down there. Who them get it from? NEPA, the people who hand permits to have reverse osmosis plant and desalinization plant. So NEPA told the Negril people, ain't nothing like that. So what Matthew what that Matthew look like he did? Don't he look like he tell lie people in the people in face? Eh? Didn't little Matthew look like him lie to the people? So now, me I go on Negril. I'm going to Negril Times. Yeah, go check out Negril Times. You can hear about Negril thing. Because Negril have a place, you know. Check this out.
This is a special.
Check this out, people. I want you guys to listen. All of this. That's why I know in my heart, I just feel in my heart say, you know, so them boy are cut off a light when we don't have no juice. Almost every day, family member call me say juice gone. Current gone again, like people just get up every day and just expect current to go away. What kind of system is that? So why the current are going? Is it because of the big old hotel of his feed and we, the little peasant, is just a burden on the system? We can go about and roast our fried plantain and banana and dumpling on the coal fire and go cook wood fire out the door. We are nobody. Why are lights going off and certain people light not go off in Jamaica? When we go to resort in Jamaica, light not go off there. Hot water for days. So what is going on here? Jacuzzi for days when you got a hotel around here. So what to the people? Oh, we can't get no water, we can't get no light, but hotels across Jamaica. So when it comes to the light thing, because today the conversation we had with these gentlemen, it was about light. The techie talked to me about this morning from Jamaica. He talk about the internet. Me say, man, you can't go and good light just cut off like that. Light just go off anytime. Me say they don't give you guys a notification. No, I say, man, nothing like that. You sure that somebody crashing at the post? Not like that. Every day, light down in Jamaica. But when you got a hotel big like a city, them hotel they use light. You never got a hotel, people never got a resort yet. You never go to a big resort yet and see the amount of light when them use, the amount of waste, the amount of water, the amount of everything that's extravagant. Extravagant. Man, I use hose, wash off surfaces, clean the place. People, water use at the place, yeah. But it was under construction. So I believe that the dirty bus them, the dirty truck them, will look like a do the truck, and them should have carry water to supply the hotel. And the hotel them figure out the money to get them water. But I'm thinking the government tell them to come in Jamaica, come build. And the government probably promised them water. So the government, in order for the government to fulfill the promise with water to them, the government have to cut off them foot. Because in reality, to tell investors, say, take water truck and go carry water. Imagine, you tell investors to come in your country, when they look on it good, now you are telling them to take water truck and go carry water to finish up them big, massive hotel them are built. What I believe is that the government promised them everything. You'll have water. Yes, we have water. Make sure you get water to build it. So when time comes for concrete pour and sit and go on, the people and Negril get their foot cut off from under them because the government did promise. So the government, instead of them people here paying the $100 million for truck water, taxpayers' money, pay to truck water while the hoteliers get clean water to build him hotel. Look what they good. Tax people, Negril, you get double whammy, you know. You don't have no money, water down there. And you own money I take to cover for the hotel where I'm going to go through the water crisis. Boy, you can't make this up a backside. Your money, $100 million of it, can be ready for you guys. What a water trucking, down on Negril. Taxpayers' money are paid. Because all the Lagwood Main, all road lead to this hotel. Shut out the Negril people, stifle them, but spend $100 million to give them little dirty water.
while the hotel get water. Just like that. Taxpayers, $100 million just pay for that thing. Taxpayers, $100 million just pay for that thing. Because them a promise hotel, all type of stuff. We look at 6 inches pipe under the road, same way. The people of Negril and the hotel can't up on the same line. Look at baby line. So even yesterday, my brother tell me, say, them still on the water, or this morning, sending on the water out of Hanover. He said, Carlos, them still a cut off the water and send it to the hotel. So make we hear this while going on Negril. Well, not much, what little much you do.
The expert on the water scarcity plaguing Negril, Lucy, Green Island, and other communities, the parishes of Hanover and Westmoreland, which rely on the Logwood treatment plant for their water supply.
Now you're good.
As the water woes continue to affect communities such as West End and the resort town of Negril, Green Island, Orange Bay, and a slew of other communities, concerns are being raised over statements made by a minister with responsibility for water, Matthew Samuda, that the 2,000-room Princess Hotel in Green Island is using desalination or reverse osmosis as its primary water supply source. During a meeting held in Negril at the Swept-Away Hotel in Negril on Thursday, April 4, environmentalist and founder of Let's Make Negril Awesome, Lambert Williams, asked Minister Samuda whether or not the water demands of Princess Hotel, which is set to open in June, is pulling water away from the communities served by the Logwood treatment plant.
When I hear it, guys, when I hear it good enough.
During the exchange, Minister Samuda had told Mr. Williams that the Princess Hotel was using reverse osmosis or desalination as its primary water source.
Thank you, Keith. You hear that?
However, residents of Negril
want to listen, it kind of crowded, but want to hear it. When you hear that, and Matthew Samuda talking, you can hear him say desalinization and reverse osmosis. And that him tell the people, you know, so no, a water crisis we don't have a Negril, and it's just because of the drought. That's why we don't have the water in the pipe. Sorry, guys, of the drought. Because I know this is a hotel, because it's a hotel now use the water from the main. They might use desalinized water and reverse osmosis. So, Negril, you really have a drought. You saw them wicked people. You saw them wicked. Them create the drought for Negril people. And tell the Negril people, say, no, this is a hotel now using the water. I do the water, them I use on salt water, them purify and turn fresh. Eh? Can you imagine, people? That's why I believe them could be doing the same thing with our electricity. Believe me.
From the communities served by the Logwood treatment plant.
Government, take the water from the people.
During the exchange, Minister Samuda had told Mr. Williams that the Princess Hotel was using reverse osmosis or desalination as its primary water source.
Yeah. Here. Listen. The primary source of water is desalinization. People don't hear, even though the room sound crowdy with the echo. When you hear the man say the primary source of water for the Princess Hotel with my bill and Negril is desalinized. That means they use salt water turn fresh to build the hotel.
but the people of Negril contacted NEPA. NEPA said no permit was granted and issued to these people. So why wouldn't they do to us? For some rich people. No, when they look on some boy, them some boy look like we. Some boy care about we, boy. Look good. Some boy we are not happy. Some boy care about we. Some boy even look like we. Some man talk about market G. Some boy even look like we. You think some boy care and believe say we have feelings when somebody pinch we? Eh? You think some boy care about feel we kind? Them boy will give you a do water for drink, man. Eh? So make you continue listen.
Among them, celebrity radio disc jockey and event promoter Amber Kroll.
I was reliably informed by members of the Negril Chamber of Commerce and other persons in the community that Minister Samoda attended a closed-door meeting in Negril where the media was not allowed in the meeting. The media showed up and the minister asked for them to stay outside. However, what happened in the meeting was very displeasing to those who attended who it mattered to, because some people don't matter enough for them. Them have water, them have hot water, them have pressure in them pipe. For them good. So that meeting was held. In that meeting, some very important things came out. One, the minister alleges that the Princess Hotel, which is being built in Green Island, is using reverse osmosis for the construction. So our question now to the minister is, since you allege this, come and tell the public, Minister Samoda, where the water that the Princess Hotel is using for reverse osmosis is coming from. Is it the swamps nearby or is it the sea? Because in order to do reverse osmosis, you need a source, you need a water. Even if it's dirty water with mud in there, you must have the water first before you can actually perform that process. So that's one claim that we're asking on behalf of the community of Negril, the minister to clarify where the water is coming from, because the people suspect that the water is actually coming from the logwood plant, which is supposed to serve the community. That is why the people of Hanover and Negril do not have water in their pipes. Minister Bartlett, you've been doing so well, and we've seen you on many platforms speaking of how well tourism is doing. This water issue requires Minister Bartlett's attention too, because your ministry going to suffer. Let us now clarify if Princess Hotel, which is building a 3,000-room hotel, is using reverse osmosis, so we can rule that out. If they are not, then it simply means that they are on the people water source and they need to come off. Let the government who give them authority and permission to build that big old hotel up at Green Island find water source give them. Because them literally would be robbing the people of water if it is so that they are on the NWC system. You cannot put such a big development on a system which is already burdened and the citizens not getting water and think that things are going to be business as usual. That is not how you develop a country.
When the Negril Times checked with the National Environment and Planning Agency NEPA, an official from the applications processing branch revealed that while the Princess Hotel had indeed submitted an application for a reverse osmosis desalination plant, the application is still being processed and a decision has not yet been on whether to approve or refuse it. The logwood treatment plant, which is located a few miles away from the hotel site, is expected to supply Princess Hotel with approximately 800,000 gallons of potable water daily. During the public presentation on the environmental impact assessment for the Princess Hotel development, which was held at the Green Island High School in Hanover on Thursday, March 5, 2020, concerns had been raised over water strain and potential shortages due to the hotel's massive water needs. Some residents and hoteliers had feared this would strain the logwood water supply system and deprive Negril, Lucy, and surrounding communities of potable water. In addition to 1,034 rooms, the Spanish-owned Princess Hotel will feature 14 overwater sea rooms at a casino. The hotel is also expected to have a laundry which operates for 16 hours per day.
Wow.
However, amidst the concerns, the Princess Hotel developers outlined during the environmental impact assessment presentation that a water storage tank that will hold 3 times the demands for the total 2,034 rooms would be built to meet the needs of drinking water and firefighting. They also stated that at a later date, they would make an application to allow them to drill a well on the property which would be capable of providing water through reverse osmosis using the underground brackish water. The verbatim notes of Princess Hotel's public presentation revealed that numerous concerns were raised by members of the Negril Chamber of Commerce and other residents of the resort town, who had called for the requisite additional infrastructure for water to be put in before approval for construction of the hotel was given. Former president of the Negril Chamber of Commerce, Richard Wallace, had raised concerns that Negril's West End was already suffering from chronic water shortage, which could be exacerbated by the construction of the Princess Hotel. However, in response, Dr. Carlton Campbell of CL Environmental Company, who led the presentation on Princess Hotel's behalf, had said the resort would be looking at reverse osmosis as a backup to the NWC's water supply. Dr. Campbell had also said that some of these studies, including ground modeling and water modeling and stuff, had already been conducted. He had stated, quote, "What is left to be done is to test wells to see, but we are on our way because as a Jamaican, I know NWC will always say that they have water and thing, and time come, you have an issue. So the client has graciously said yes. Let us look at the osmosis and reverse osmosis. And I must say, I mean, the hoteliers will know reverse osmosis is actually cheaper than NWC for a big hotel. Now, NWC don't like that because they lose business. But the truth of the matter is reverse osmosis is cheaper in terms of water supply." End of quote. Sharella Inn proprietor and Negril Chamber Director Sophie Grisel, who was at the presentation, had stressed that the government of Jamaica ought to provide an alternative water source before the hotel project was granted approval to begin construction. Moreland Wilson, now Member of Parliament for Western Westmoreland, had also underscored the urgency for alternative water sources, highlighting potential resistance if the issue remains unaddressed. As the water crisis deepens in Jamaica's western communities, questions persist about the balance between development and resource preservation. Stay tuned as we continue to investigate and bring you updates on this critical issue.
People.
So, you see, when my meditation come from there, you see what I feel say, them people are cut off the light and make sure so some other people have full juice. Especially when them have enough guests. Make we check it out when we have more power cut. In the winter, more in the winter, when we have more power cut, when we have more guests on the island, when the hotel is full, everybody up, hotel hot, enough juice in my suck. Big old city, you know. People, them hotel is like a city, you know, man. Me I tell you no. Never been to one resort, yeah. You think it's easy for walk them out? It's like a big city. Whole power water them use. Everything. Yeah? So, based on the lie, when Matthew tell this so, right? It a tell me say, I probably the same thing them I do with the electricity people. We ain't nobody who no see it. You saw the liberate them treat Jamaicans. And the lie me I tell man, just look. No, sir. We need the next party to rise up because the liberate need to go park. You need the next party to come up. Because we not lie people. Too much cruelty from one party, man. And me and a PNP, you know? But me can't hide what me read. When me I do my research, I want me book up in them. I said, Jesus. Such man that do not feed 8 years, I walk out and give a key like, bro, a dead man's shoes you walk, you know. Michael, man, they already created the housing trust. Hop off of the bus and go create something out of thin air that you think that Jamaica not need. The rules they brag about, PJ and Portia still alive. Find something else, bro. What is your legacy? Just corruption? Guys, no one understand after listening to that how me feel the way me feel about the light. I feel the same thing. I feel tourists come first. Everybody come before us. Everybody come before. I believe the power company, I might be wrong, stand to be corrected, me a madman. I believe them do the same thing to us. You get up in the morning, you're like, gone all damn day. Come on back when the people put it on back. Me don't know what I go on. I might be wrong.
But hey, pattern, you know. Thank you for watching this video, people. As usual, I am a student in your class. Please make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If at the first time on my platform and the people you like the work on my presentation, go ahead and subscribe and stay home, no man. You're there home, you know. Your family over here, so. We're not PNP, we're not labor, right? Mark Golden get kicked down over here, son, and Jonas get boxed down verbally from my platform, right? For my country. When man forget lick, me now go hide it, people. I just saw you go for the country. Is it? Yeah, man. Thank you guys for watching this video. My name is Jamaican Carlos. I'm out.
I hear man talk all kind of lie. Oh, 20 million and 28 million. Lie. Me not take no salary increase. So my salary is what it was before. And I tell you something, I feel like just teeth back too. Because he's a proud man, you know. Me not like people tell lie for me.
What is the difference between the ordinary thief and a political thief? Number one, the ordinary thief steals your money, your bag, your watch, and your jewelry, isn't it? But the political thief steals your future, your career, your education, your health, and your business. Number two, the hilarious part is that the ordinary thief will choose whom to rob. But you are the one who choose the political thief to rob you. Because we choose them. We vote them. We blindly say we are not blind. Who is deceiving who? The ridiculous part of the whole issue is that we will fight to defend and protect our belongings from the ordinary thief. Is it not? But we fight each other to defend and protect the political thief. Is that not what we do? Thugs will be fighting themselves to protect those that are stealing our career, stealing our joy, stealing our health, stealing our success. What a shame. What a travesty. Calls for us to think and think deep.
10 years after, former Prime Minister Bruce Golding declared that he would not have gays in his cabinet.
You in the future want to live in a Jamaica where a gay man or a gay woman can be in the cabinet? Sure, they can be in the cabinet, not mine. Well, they can't be in yours. Not mine. No, but do you think
his successor, Andrew Michael Holness, has suggested that he would have no problems with homosexuals in his executive. Golding's statement a decade ago was made during an interview on BBC Hard Talk.
They live in Jamaica where they can be and they should be, and it would be entirely natural for them to be so. I do not know that that is necessarily the direction in which I want my country to go.
Holness' comment came in response to a question during his address to members of the Jamaica diaspora in Brussels on Sunday.
Homosexuality is not a crime. As far as I know, it's not a crime. However, one of our former Prime Ministers, Mr. Bruce Golding, said on Hard Talk that he will have no gays in his cabinet, and it went on to make Jamaica seem to be more of a homophobic nation than probably it actually is. Would you reiterate those words today, or
absolutely not? No, it's not. Firstly, it's not my business. Neither is my interest to, and I don't. Whatever is in my discretion to distribute political. A person's sexuality, sexual orientation is not a criteria for the use of my discretion.
Mr. Prime Minister, Minister of Health and Wellness, those of you who craft this order, I don't know what to say to you, but the Holy Ghost within me tells me that this order is working against the church, is working against the body of Christ. Mr. Prime Minister, I was watching a program last night and you declare me to be your good friend. My good friend, I'm telling you, sir, this order, God gets no glory out of it. And it's making the society worse than it ought to be. You're crippling the fountain of life that gives life to the nation. You're blocking the well. Somebody give me a chance in this house and plant this. You're black.
stuck in the well. You're stuck in the fountain. Shakonda Bahura Babasata. Loose the church, loose the church, loose the church, loose the church, loose the church. You're destroying the foundation. And if the foundation be destroyed, what can the nation do?
Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy skin and we can't buy time. You can't pull me again. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You that chop line and a resort to crime. You can't pull me again.
What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. COVID money, me say we eat the your little rat you. Use the youth them money, waste my bust a man to statue. Say me like a catch you, but bigger than a figure you. Take the spit of money, God and say that is not you. One day the man above end up him, I got to too much. It in the kitchen, some of my like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me.
300% free.
It burn me.
Garbage pile up the day.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption face.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them house.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out the beach.
Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy skin and we can't buy time. You can't pull me again.